I'd like to ask your enlightened opinion of my latest invention.
I'd rather stay in bed if it's all the same to you. You know I'm not on top form if I haven't had at least 18 hours sleep. And I'd hate to disappoint you if my work isn't up to scratch.
Silly. I have just come up with an extremely useful day-to-day invention, and I'd like to know what you think of it.
So basically you want me to try out a machine that's going to send me straight to hospital?
What? Not at all. And anyway, mind reading is strictly forbidden around here. I have just this minute invented a house which can defend itself against burglars. It is a truly revolutionary invention which will make people everywhere feel as safe as houses. So, disciple?
So what?
So, a little flattery?
Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. I'm a little distracted, forgive me. Here's a little something I prepared earlier. Dearly beloved master, no other inventor is half as talented as you are. You're the greatest, the most inventive, the best whatever you fancy of all time. Your brain is brawny, and your cerebral convolutions are as splendid as a sunset over a plate of tagliatelle.
Oh, I say, please don't go overboard, disciple.
If creation were a basket of fruit, you would be the most well-rounded, ripe, juicy
all
apple
right, enough
of them all.
flattery. We must start testing my invention. Here, take this. I've hidden a few traps around the house, like Easter eggs in a garden, to catch our crook as he does his dirty deed. So, let me turn on the modulo transmitter. And don't forget you're a big bad burglar who's going to break in and loot this house from top to bottom.
I don't like the sound of this.
Nobody asked you to like it. Just play guinea pig.
Looks good, doesn't he?
I'm a big bad burglar who's going to loot this house from top to bottom, and I don't like the sound of this. And tell me, Master, what does the big bad burglar do when something just hit him in the...
Well, he gets up and tries again, of course. Now the first trap's been sprung.
I'm the big bad burglar. But the song knows.
Who's going to head upstairs?
Who's going to head upstairs?
And see if he can find...
And see if he can find...
a quantity of...
valuables.
And now the little snigger. That's the ticket. My retractable staircase is pretty good. Wouldn't you agree, disciple? And now for one final test. To the safe you go.
No, I've got a headache. I'm going back to bed.
Oh, come on now, don't be silly. You know I need you to demonstrate the true genius of my invention. Remember, you're an integral part of this.
That's just what's worrying me. So what does the big bad burglar do now?
He helps himself, of course. Well, what are you waiting for?
Suddenly I've got a bad feeling about this. Is a hydraulic press going to slam down on my fingers?
You'll never know if you don't try it and see.
Actually, I'd rather stay in the dark.
Do your duty, man. Loot the safe. Go on.
Anybody there?
Well, disciple, how do you like this little meal among friends to reward us for all our efforts and celebrate the success of my invention? You know, you did quite well. Woohoo! I can't wait to tuck into the delicious tiramisu dear old Matilda has made for us. Good grief, I had completely forgotten. I also booby-trapped the fridge. Don't lose heart, disciple. It's all in the name of science.
Oh, it's just as well. At least now we won't get burgled.